Good morning, viewers, and Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. In today's history subject of Mauryan administration, we will study, we will learn about central administration of these Mauryan. What were important features? Mauryan administration was centralized administration. This is to be noted. First centralized administration of this empire, that is Mauryan Empire, because it is on record, that is first in recorded history. Others, if it would have been by some empire, but it is not recorded, was not recorded, so we can say that Mauryan administration was centralized administration. Number two, they had largest bureaucracy, largest bureaucracy largest ever in ancient period. In ancient India, since we know the time period of ancient India, it was this Mauryan empire that they had the largest bureaucracy, which is the largest administrative officials or officers they possess it. Number third, the one more feature of this central administration is seen at the time when we see that they had a well they had developed well-developed tax system and collected taxes even from, this is to be noted, even from gamblers. Most of their officials were engaged in controlling resources or collecting taxes. Officers engaged in or collecting controlling and collecting taxes, and thus the collected revenue was used for money developing measurements. These officials were loyal to kings. The officers which were officials which were collecting these taxes were loyal. This was the most important feature, was loyal to kings. Why they would have been loyal? Because they would have been given good salary, appointed on the basis of merit and loyalty. It was this feature of loyalty, that is, they were being appointed. The more the loyal person, the more he will be given credit, and it was also on the basis of merit, that is, how much a person is capable, and if he is capable to hold any post, then he was given irrespective of the cost or whatever he had, because he was being a meritorious person, he was given that seat. The king was called Samrat here in this Mauryan administration. As we know, king was called as Samrat. And Samrat was supported by, this Samrat had two important officials with him. Number one was Purohita, and number two was Mantris. That is chief priest and prime minister. Chief priest and prime minister. Mahamantri. This one was Mahamantri, and that one was Purohita. The chief priest at the time of Chandragupta Maurya was Chanakya, famous personality Chanakya, also called as Kautilya, or one more name he had was Vishnugupta. This three-named person was chief priest during the time of Mauryan Chandragupta Maurya, and with the others also. We have seen some posts like Samaharta. Samaharta was in charge of tax collection. This is to be noted. Samaharta was in charge dealing with the tax collection. Sanidatta was in charge of chief treasurer. Senapati, like that of army chief, and others. In total, there are 18 officials called as tirthas. 18 officials were there, which were called as tirthas. This was after king in hierarchy were tirthas. Hierarchy, this is if it is king, his son or brother, whatever it may be, and now there on the side were these tirthas. This was the system, or to say central administration, or features of central administration of Mauryan administration. Hope you would have learned it to some extent. Thank you for being with me.